Well, 6 p.m. is the time for a brand new one-day special, and wow, what a one-day special it is, because when you think about it, when us crafters, we want value for money, we want to get massive savings, we want to get an array of stamps, dies and stencils, and we want to get them at an incredible affordable price, and we want it also with a freebie. But we will talk about the freebie in just a second. Now, when we are thinking about the stamps and we are thinking about creativity, there's nothing better than getting the excitement of a parcel, getting it and saying, what am I gonna get it? This is what is the goodie bags. This is by Thirsty Brush. This is what these 5 stamps says. Well, actually, contents will vary. Yes, they will, but that's the beauty of it. You are gonna get, they will vary in design, but not in quantity or a style. They will get 5 A5 clear stamps. Then you're getting a A5 die set and an A5 stencil. Now, all that is worth £125.92. But you are not going to pay that. Oh no, this is a goodie bag that you're paying a much lower price. You're going to pay less than £100, less than £90. You're going to pay, if you're a club member, £80.89. And that is the one-day special. But I did mention a freebie, didn't I? And usually when we say about a freebie, we think, oh, well, it's going to be about maybe 20 pieces of paper, maybe a stamp set that is worth $7.99. Maybe we are thinking about a die set that is a little one that is about $5.99, which is great to get it, don't take me wrong. We will take anything we can get these days. But you are gonna get your Eureka 101 and you're not gonna pay a single penny for it. That's part of the one-day special. Now, Toni and then Emma, of course, from a Thirsty Brush, Toni the Rock from Sounds by Me, are giving you a Eureka worth £54.99. Now, that's what a non-freedom member would pay for it. You are not paying any of that. Now, that's the normal price on a special price right now. Right. That is the special price, but you're not paying for it. You are getting the Eureka with everything. And we are going to do an unboxing of that amazing Eureka in a second. Now, if you are flexing it in the club, you are just paying £27 today, first of 3 payments. Now, that means that you are going to get beautiful designs and you can layer them up. You can explore with color because, Emma, it's all about color. It's all about shapes. It's all about bringing those fussy cutting. It's all about experimenting and having a go. You remember that if you want your one-day special, you are getting that free Eureka 101. Now, the one-day special, already 10% of the stock has gone. Now, this is a launch of a brand new one-day special, so it should last 24 hours. Already 10% it's gone, and 3 minutes in, not even 10 minutes in. Now, Emma is going to be here at 10 o'clock, at 2 o'clock. Whether it's going to be the one-day special that you can see right now, we do not know that. If you want yours, the item number 899081. It's exciting, isn't it? It is really exciting to get a Eureka 101 and not paying one single penny for it. Right? This is what you might get. Right? Remember, the 5 stamp sets, the designs will vary, but not the quality, not the designs. And of course, you are getting the dies and of course those stencils. Now, I'm not here on my own. Thank goodness that we have got Toni here today.
Hi, everyone.
Now, Toni, you are the brains behind Eureka, and I believe this is the first time that you have ever done a bundle.
Emma said, can I give a Eureka away? I went, oh yeah, just like that. She's like, no, if I do a really good goodie bag, do you think we'd be able to give a Eureka away? I went, you know, I'm not sure about that. So we put it together and we decided that if you're brand new to Thirsty Brush, maybe even brand new to Stamps by Me, it would be a great starting bundle to get you going. So basically, we've put the bundle of the goodie bag, so you're guaranteed 6 A5 stamps.
Isn't it 5?
Sorry, 5 is it? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my apologies. 5 A5 stamps, thank you. 1 5x7 die and one 5x7 stencil. Absolutely phenomenal, really, and the price already phenomenal. It's just over half of what it is at full price. So you get those anyway, but then to bolt on a £60 Eureka for anybody who may be struggling, maybe need a bit of an aid, might need the encouragement to start the watercolouring, maybe want to do the scoring envelope. It's just, we spoke about it already today. You're going to get it absolutely free. So if you buy the goodie bag, I will pop you a Eureka in your package.
Now, Toni, I'll admit it, I said it before, I have seen you doing the, I remember when you launched it and I was very impressed, but I don't have one, right? So this is what I would get, obviously with the stamps and things like that. Can you do an unboxing? What I will get in here? So let's say.
So when you get your box home, it's just incredible anyway. On the back, as always, QR code. Scan me, takes you to over 250 videos. In fact, every single video on there, I use the Eureka because it goes nowhere without me. So let's just
more than that now.
1,050.
Right.
Yeah. Just a few.
Yeah. 4 times.
So when you take it out of its box.
And I like the box because I would keep it because it has got all the pictures.
It has.
And as a gift.
It is, absolutely. I mean, this is a gift anyway. I mean, if you're thinking, if you're shopping ahead of Savvy Crafter for Christmas, brilliant. Birthdays, brilliant. I mean, it's free. And if you want to, obviously, share up the stamps with your friends, I mean, come on. It's just incredible, isn't it? So it comes in its protective wallet. Please keep the wallet. It's an anti-static bag. No bits stick to it. It's a good quality bag. You undo the elasticated here. And in this pouch here, you get your lovely bone folder, which is going to allow you to score. So you don't really need anything to get going. You just need cardstock really to get going. Then you get your magnet, which is just about to slide in the back, which I'll get in a second. So let's pull it out because it's, I mean, I'm going to get very jealous right now because this is going to be gorgeous and mine's just a total mess. So let's just make sure there's no other bits and pieces in there. So look after it. It's a considered purchase, but I do honestly say, and I say it very proudly, that when you buy it, it'll never be put in a bottom drawer. It'll be your go-to for the rest of time. So on the base here, you get your extra strong bar magnet. Okay, so this is going to hold your artwork in place. It's also going to hold your MDF in place because this tool aids you with your MDF as well. In the base here, you get a brush. You get your score tool here. Now, from experience myself, if you have a score tool on a counter, say for instance on here, and you go to score a line, it moves on the counter, it slides, and you end up with an S instead of a straight line.
Which we don't want that,
But because this is housed in here, you pop it in and it's going nowhere. So you can score at ease every single time. On the back, we have our lovely box template, so you can create coordinating boxes. You also have the envelope template as well. Now, all of the instructions for the board is available on the How to Craft Network, and it's also available on Create and Craft's YouTube. I've done a video, like an out-of-box experience for you. You have all of your wells across the top and the side. You recess for your paintbrush. Then on the front here, I'll just swap it out for black so you can see what's on the door. So you get your high density mat.
Right. Okay,
so it's super, super thick, it's high density. So if you are stamping with a clear stamp, you leave it in. If you're stamping with those red rubbery grey ones, the thick ones, take it out. Right. And if you're stamping on MDF, just put it straight into the base. You can also use your base to hold your stencils in place with your fabulous magnet. So when you look at the door, we have 8x8, 7, 6, 5, 4, so on and so forth. And these crosshairs here are all the centres of each of those cards. So if I pop a 6x6 in here and want to stamp a sentiment in the centre of that card, this is exactly where I need to be popping my sentiment. It's got a foam base as well. You will find a lot of beaders use these. They pop the beads in the wells, pop an elastic band around, pop it in the carry case, and it's literally good to go. But it's just that all-in-one surface where, say if you are at home, you don't have a craft room, messy mat on the top. It's a non-stained surface as well, so you can put all of your mess on it as long as it's not permanent. Wipe it clean and it's good to go. And if it looks ugly, it looks ugly, but it's still serving the purpose every single time.
Tools can look ugly, but it can be the most useful thing. They're not, you know. But by the way, 15%. Sorry, I just got. We're not even 10 minutes in. 15% of the one day special already.
If it sells out before Emma comes tomorrow, she's gonna kill me.
Wow. I'm just gonna say
She's literally gonna kill me.
Should have been there. Anyway, right. So see how it works, because we have got all those 8 elements in here.
So I'll just do a quick simple talk through here. So if you are using your clear stamps, if you've never seen anything like this before, it's super easy. There's lots of sort of variations of stamping aids on the market. Now I use it for painting predominantly and my stamping. Some people just use it for stamping. Some people just use it for the scoreboard or for their beads. So it's going to suit whatever you buy it for.
I love the beads idea as well. And to be honest, also as crafters, we do a lot of different techniques, different type of craft. So having something that, like for instance, I do very little beading, but I do sometimes. So I have, if I get one of them, then I will have it when those situations occur.
Yeah, and you know, like the moulding of flowers and where you use the ball tool, because it's sort of a dense foam on there, you can mould your flowers and things on it as well. It's just really, really cool. I see people using it for so many different things. So basically, if you're going to use a clear stamp, all you do is you pop your cardstock into the place, and you can hear how strong that magnet is. Hang on. It holds it for you. So all you need to do is, let's just grab a stamp, for instance. Let's get Sausage the Snail.
Oh, I like that. And that, of course, remember that you are getting 5 stamp sets. Now, the designs will vary because they are from Emma's, but it's kind of a goodie bag. It's the excitement of getting 5 mystery stamps.
Yes, and you'll know Emma's style. If you know Emma's style, it's quite quirky. It's really unique in design. She's got great capability with colour. She's not afraid of colour. So all of her stamps are designed around sort of that ethos. But equally, I will not throw like 5 stamps in there that maybe wouldn't work together. When we're putting the bags together, I will be like, you will get a background, you will get some texture, you will get some focal flowers, you'll get a focal background as well. I won't just stick 6 backgrounds in and think, there you go, it's just crazy. You will have everything you need if you are starting out with Thirsty Brush for the first time to get going and be creative. And Emma just has the time, imagination with the craft, and the energy to show you. She's live most evenings anyway, to just get the most out of the product. So you know, you're never going to be left on your own, and if you really need some colour in your life, you really need to get onto Emma's page because she's full of it. So let me just show you how it basically works. So you pop your stamp with the design face down onto the cardstock, and then you just pick up the stamp and it'll automatically stick to your... This door is so clean, look how shiny. Mine's like, I'm very jealous right now. I'm using the new one as well, which is not great. So let's just grab an ink pad, for instance. So we'll just use an everyday ink pad, and you just ink up the stamp. Right. And I'm going to try and purposely not stamp it properly. So stamp, let's hope it doesn't stamp. Yeah, so I've missed his eye. Can we see his eye there? So all I'm going to do is you can either re-ink or go back in and press his eye. And there we go. It just serves a purpose. So if you've got a tremor, a shake, if you're in a wheelchair and you're slightly lower, fingertip dancing, as Carly would say, on the door, but a brayer as well will help you if you want to run the brayer over the door. So say, for instance, you're not a clear stamper and you are a rubber stamper and use the red rubber foam and the grey rubber foam. All you would do is exactly the same, but you just take this out. So you just pop it into the base, hold it in place, pick up the stamp and stamp on. Perfect. And you would do that with the MDF as well.
By the way, sorry to interrupt, Toni, but we are not even 50 minutes in and 20% of the one-day special has gone. Please make sure that you put your orders. Check out your baskets, otherwise you might miss out. Now, of course, remember that you are getting 5 stamp sets, 5 clear stamps in there, and you have got as well the stencil and the die set. Now, you are paying for that, but not even the full price of that. Right, so therefore, you are not even paying for the full stamps and dies and stencils, but on top of that you are getting a free Eureka 101. Now on this website there is a special deal currently that is £54.99. It should be about £60, you said?
$59.99.
Yeah, exactly. So you're already getting a deal. But it's available on the show in that price. However, you're getting it without paying one single penny. If you were to buy every single stamp and every single stencil and every single die, so the 5 stamp sets, the stencil and the die, that would be £125.92. Then, if you had to buy on top of that Eureka, it would be another £54.99. Now, at a special price, that is with the discount that already is in place. Now, if you are in the club, you are getting everything I mentioned for £80.99.
So
it's just ridiculous.
So for £20 and a penny,
Yeah.
you get five A5 stamps a die and a stencil for 20 quid.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
You do the maths.
Yeah, exactly. Do the maths. I always say do your own maths because I'm rubbish at it. But the people in my ear are very good at it. Understand that that's 899081, and that's your item number. Please do check out your baskets. It's we don't want you to miss out. The voices in my ear are very worried because once it's gone, we had the confirmation it's gone, right? Toni?
That's right. Emma's going to kill me. She's going to kill me.
Well, we'll give you a, yeah. Anyway, I'll say it. You better get some protection because it's a kind of like, if she's gonna go after you,
Emma's idea and I steal a thunder. What's all that about?
Well.
I'm sorry, Em. Anyway, moving on. So let's just show you this lovely stamp. So, like I said to you, we will try. It's not going to show. I'll show you in a second. What I said to you is you will get those designs where I know you'll have something to do a background, something to embellish, some as a focus, some as sort of like a drop shadow as well. You'll have everything you need in there. So this one's got dragonflies and butterflies and sausage the snail and some flowers. But equally, Emma's got other designs where she's got the rock chick birds and things like that. So you're going to get a lovely, lovely mix. So let's just show you this large A5 background stamp here. Super big. I mean, look at this large open flowers. She loves colour, so I've got some pens, I've got it all going on right now. So let's just let's just crack on.
Yes, crack on. Yeah, there is some, and one of the things that I remembered watching you for the first time, and then since then, is the Eureka is one of these ones that you may have other stamp platforms, and there are other stamping aids like Toni saying. However, I do think that this is just kind of not only goes a step further, but also for me, it's like I don't have one with wells. I don't have one that I can use for my beading. I don't have one that comes in with the scoring boards.
Yeah.
That's what makes it unique. That is what makes it reason for you to check out your baskets and make sure that you grab that free Eureka. I don't have one that comes in with the pocket with your bone folder.
This is the thing, Paola. When we put this together, I knew that if you picked this up off your counter, if you housed it properly, if you pick this up, I know that if you just take some cardstock with you, you have everything you need to craft. You can make a coordinating envelope. You can score a card, an A4 piece of card, and make a card blank. You have a brush to paint with. You have the score tool to do it with. The magnet is in there to hold your work. Everything you need is just right here. So you don't need to think, oh, I'm going to have to grab my big cumbersome scoreboard, I'm going to have to grab my watercolour palette, I'm going to have to grab my bucket, I'm going to have to grab this, because it's all in there for you. So I'm just going to spray this big stamp, and I'm going to spray the card as well. I'm just going to do a bit of a bleed, really.
A quarter of the stock gone. That's amazing.
I'm keeping out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. A quarter of the stock gone. And
you get these lovely sort of bleed.
Love that.
Now, because we're using the Eureka, and I'm going to sort of make it a little bit of a spready design. I'm not going to move this, and I'm not going to move this, but because I'm using Eureka, I'm going to get that lovely, lovely technique that I'm trying to achieve. So whilst that's bleeding, I'm just going to give it a quick blast with my gun.
Can I do this? Because I was mentioning, I'm sorry, this is nothing to do with Wonder Show, but I just love your accent. Where are you?
Yorkshire.
Oh, I'm going up to Yorkshire this weekend.
Right, you need to learn how to say scone.
Scone. No, I can't. Yesterday we had a kind of not cons. That was one of the
potato.
No. Only thing I can. No, I can't. I just will admire from the distance your accent. I just love it.
Bless you.
Right.
It's not that posh, I promise.
It's about poshness when you have got such a lovely accent.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that. Most people here, Ed will say, "Where's my interpreter?" Because he can never he can never understand me. So, right, let's get a darker coloured ink pad. So I just want something that's going to stand proud of our lovely watercolour there. So because I've done an ombre, I'm going to go a dark colour. So I'm not going to clean the stamp or anything. I'm just going to go in and get this ink on here. It is still a little bit wet. It's absolutely fine though, because if it's not dark enough, I'll just repeat the process until I'm absolutely happy that I've got the transfer over. So we'll do it. I might have to do it 3-4 times. let's just pop it down there.
Okay.
So now you can see what looks like a wood grate, like a burnish into a wood. It looks really cool. So I'm just going to do it one more time. Get it really dark.
I love that.
It's just a little bit different. If you do it on craft card, Paola, with browns, it looks like wood burnish.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. Lots of demonstrators do it. It's a lovely technique. So push that down like so.
Yeah, perfect. Oh,
looks cool, doesn't it?
gorgeous.
So let's just quickly dry this off, and then I'll show you how we can sort of elevate the design just that one stage further.
And I love that one of the designs may be a background, one of them might be a massive flower or bird or something like that. If you are thinking of art journaling, this is a perfect way.
Well, that's Emma's sort of genre, isn't it? So, but equally, you can see that this is a big A5 stamp, but equally you can see how she's left it so you can cut elements out. So you could take this out. You've got like a bit of a doodle rainbow going on here, and these flowers could be cut out and decoupaged on top if you really, really wanted to. So the scope, really, she leaves the detail for you to add, really, rather than.
I mean, automatically when you say doodle, we're going to want to go in and add some doodles, or maybe. You know, also the other thing I think a lot of with these ones is, you know, when you get a brand new set of paints or pencils or something like that, and you want to swatch them, you want to bring them to life.
Play with them, yeah.
Play with these images because they are so, in a way, magically inspired. It doesn't matter if you make a flower black or you paint a bird, you know, orange or something like that. It doesn't matter. And this is the beauty of Emma's work as well.
So as you can see, I'm using the top of my Eureka right now, so because it's fine, I can blend all the way.
So it's basically a work basket.
It is. Yeah. It's an all-in-one station, and I think that's why we've sold the amount we have.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands, and it'll be probably with me until I retire. Yeah. And I don't think the only thing we've changed is the colour of the board, because people asked for a pink one, so now we're on to pink. And in the future, I might change it just a little bit more because you know, just to give it some interest. But it'll never get changed.
I think it's some of you, you know, you may be the first time that you're seeing the Eureka 101. Maybe you have already one in Eureka 101, but you are the sort of person like me that you want to have one at home and a clean one, but also have one. Maybe you are, you know, you are crafting away from home. Sometimes you have got, you know, there's a lot of people that get. Actually, well, I'm going to say something that has been said in my ear.
I can't hear anybody, thank goodness.
So we have got our lovely Laura in our ear now. There she says, like, well, what started her journey into craft, and I think this is a beautiful testimonial, was actually the Eureka 101. The thing is that many crafters, they need to get a starting point, maybe a little bit of a watercolor, maybe it was about the stamping, maybe you didn't have the confidence of stamping because you didn't get the results. This kind of gives you that confidence back, and I love that.
It does, and if you're short of space at home, if you don't have, I know lots of friends who haven't got dedicated craft rooms who craft on a kitchen surface, so they can put it all away when they're finished as well.
Because you get your, of course, your you know, wallet or your storage as well. And I will say something there that it was mentioned as well. It is very slimline, so the hinges don't protrude over the designer. Yeah, protrude. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so they are kind of nice and slimline there as well. So it's just very well designed, darling.
It is. It's just fabulous, and I promise you, once you use it once, you'll never put it away. It'll be there all the time. So I'm just gonna tart this up as one would say, and just add a little bit of detail in here. So because of that lovely open design, I'm just going to add a very light wash of colour. Yeah.
And remember, you are actually not even paying the full price for those stamps and those dies, and then, you know, a stencil. It should be £125 for five stencil, and of course the die set, all A5 size. You are paying them for, and the Eureka, for £89.99, unless you are in the club, when then of course it's £8.99. And of course you can flexify it, and if you're flexing it in the club, it's £27, first of 3 payments. Wow.
So I'm not going to colour it all, but I think you get the idea how adding the colour is just really like going to bring it to life. And if you use things like your journaling and your white gel pens and things like that, then you absolutely know you're going to be able to make front covers with these. Emma fussy cuts around and builds it up so it looks like a decoupage element. It looks really, really cool. So just have the courage to, you know, play, and have the courage and know that, you know, when we put these things together, we put them together, then they're going to work. The Brucey bonus absolutely here is the Eureka, but let's not forget that's 5 A5 stamps. I mean, cost of everything is going through the roof anyway, but 5 A5 stamps, an A5 die and a stencil is just amazing.
And once it's gone, another consideration for you to check out those baskets. The details for the one day special are on the screen, 899081. Now this is a very kind of a brand new bucket. Now this is very Japanese in style.
It is. So we are the UK distributor for Himit and Maya Stamps by Me, and we have all of their watercolour paints, alcohol markers, artists, and it's artists, a group of artists who started the company who create things for artists. So it's very similar to our craft journey, crafters creating things for crafters. So they know exactly what everybody wants. So again, Emma, can I have a water bucket? I'm like, what size? She's like, big. So there we go.
You've got a big one.
Big one. So basically it's got the grid element in the base here.
What is it for? What is it? Is it
it's for your water brushes. So you put some water in the base, you put your brushes, you clean them on the ridges in the base. Can we see there? Then you've got your sponge to clean them off or sit across horizontally. Sorry, wrong camera.
That's all right.
It would help, wouldn't it? You can see that there. And it's got it does have a handle as well. This handle's not actually on here, but it has a handle so you can carry it, you can pop it at the side of you. And the reason why they say they create it so big is because you'll put more water in it, which means less chance of knocking it over.
Because it's heavier.
Yes.
You know what I would get it? And I just say it because this weekend was my weekend that I had to do it. Makeup brushes.
Cleaning your makeup brushes, why not? And there's ridges there as well, look. So when you've finished here, you take off the excess water here, and then you clean it on the sponge.
And the other thing that I would do, of course, this is for watercolor, so to get it rid. But also, could you pass the brush? Yeah. Because if you also, like my dad is a fine artist, and he taught me two things very much. One of them was the color wheel, and the other thing is never dry a brush like this, or never leave it in there.
Yes.
This is perfect.
Yeah, because the water goes up the barrel and rots the hair, doesn't it?
Exactly. So like this is perfect because the sponge will mean that it will stay there. So it's absolutely brilliant bucket.
It's super affordable. Yeah, it is super affordable.
Well, yeah, very busy for this one. £14.99. Third of the stock already gone. 635768 is your item number. But right, we are having lots of fun here. Would you like to have lots of fun with other crafters? Well, Sundown is coming up very soon.
Tickets are on sale now for Crafting Live at Sandown Racecourse. Featuring exclusive offers and competitions. Over 800 make and takes. Stock up from over 50 exhibitors. And meet and greet our craft presenters. Plus, craft members save 25% off their tickets. Book your tickets now at creatingcraft.com and search for Crafting Live.
Well, it'd be great to be out and about with all those like-minded crafters, but it would be even greater to know that you have got your Eureka, that you haven't paid even one single penny for it. Now, if your one day special, let's break it down. You are actually paying not even the full price for 5 stamp sets designed by Emma. Thirsty Brush is the brand. Then you're getting a die set, you're getting a stencil. Now this bundle in itself should be paying around £120. That's what it would be, £125.92. I was actually already giving you a discount on how much you should be paying. You're not paying that. You are paying much less than that. You are not paying even £100. You're paying £90. Is it 95? 80? Oh. If you are in the club, £80.99. That's how much you are paying for something that should cost you £125. But on top of that, you are getting the Eureka 101, which is worth £54.99 right now on a special deal, which usually is £59.99. You can check, it's on the website, createandcraft.com. By the way, the easiest way to put your order through, unless you want to talk to a human, in which case you are more than welcome. Local rate number is over there, 017-3360-2000. That's an option. But however, check out on the website, check out your baskets as well, because you do not want to miss on your chance to get a free beautiful Eureka 101. You want to maybe get those stamps to kind of experiment with mindful journaling. Maybe you want to get those stamps to, you know, maybe little presents for your crafty friends. Maybe you are thinking, you know what, I have got so many coloring mediums. I have got my watercolors, my alcohol markers, I have got my mica powders. I want to experiment with them. And you want to do that with stamps like the Emma's Designs from by Thirsty Brush, because you want those open lines in which you can experiment with color and techniques. You don't want to be, you know, kind of taken for, oh, I need to do the realistic flowers. You want to have bolder patterns. Now, the contents in terms of designs may vary, but it won't vary the quality, the quantity of stamps, the quantity of one die set, the quantity of stencils. They won't vary the value. You are getting an incredible one-day special in a value for money. But for me, the star has to be the first time that Toni has agreed to do a woody bag with a free Eureka 101. I think I have my heart set on it, and if you are like me, you wanted to get that one, now is your time to put that order through, check out your baskets and grab it, because once it's gone, it's gone. This is the launch show of the one-day special. We are not able, you just have halfway through that first hour, and already 30% of the stock has gone. If you want yours, you can pay just £27 today. If you are flexing it in the club, that's what you will be paying today. The first of 3 flexes. 899081 is your item number. Right, now we talked about those 5 stamp sets, which designs may vary, but of course the joy of using them won't vary using the Eureka 101.
Absolutely. So because they're big stamps as well, I get the capability to do it within this. So in that goodie bag, there are some background stamps. So the backgrounds are made on Emma's Jelly Plate, the created herself. So this is an A6 one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to double up the design to fill this full piece of card, and I am going to heat emboss. Now I am going to use the new powders that were in my earlier show, which is from Wow, so check those out because they are so gorgeous. Let's just ink this up then. These are so cool. If you haven't got the confidence, like me, to do a jelly plate, and you want that texture on the backgrounds of your cards, then this is going to be
It's funny.
amazing.
It's jelly plate is one of those things that I'm like you. I'm like it almost like kind of worries me that I'm not going to do it right.
I'm scared in case my paper sticks. When you're pulling it off, it's like, oh, it's going to tear. But it doesn't, does it? She's like, she does all sorts, leaves and texture and bubble wrap and. See, I didn't put my magnet down. Not that it matters.
Okay.
But hold your artwork in place with your magnet.
Yeah.
So I've got one design there, and then let's do another one. Let's do 2 prints on the one card. Line it up. Such a gorgeous design.
It is a beautiful design. And of course, contents may vary, but there are going to be designs by Emma. So you will have the background, you said, florals.
She's done lots of designs. You will have all seen a lovely design. So she's done birds, she's done butterflies, she's got it all going on. So and every one of her designs is gorgeous. So if you like Emma's range anyway, you're onto a winner in my opinion.
And of course, tomorrow Emma will be here at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And don't forget also, Helen will be with Stands By Me, the new and exclusive bundle at 8 p.m. today and 8 a.m. Tomorrow. So you have got such a lovely team, haven't you?
I have a lovely team, they're fabulous. So let's get some sparkle on here.
Right.
So I'm going to use the Be Bold, which is the sparkly one.
Yep.
This is just going to show you how you can just sort of see the texture on there. So let's get this on here.
Right.
I'll get it all covered, then I'll flick it, and then you can see how texturized it is.
Oh yeah, that's. I love. By the way, that embossing powder is part of the new and exclusive show, so we have it on the website. It's at 8 p.m. But if you want to have a look on the website, that's one of your colours, isn't it?
It is. This is the Be Bold. Look at that. Look at those rings. I'd never be able to do that myself. Never. I promise you, I would never be. I'm just not that good. But she just. You
are. You just know what you enjoy doing best.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
I have my own style.
By the way, could we turn off the aircon because it's blowing everywhere? So that's the aircon. It's like.
It's not me with a shake, I promise.
No, I could tell. It's like, shall I say something? Shall I not say something? It's like,
that's why my nose is running then, is it?
Oh, well, that would be it.
So
Sometimes
let's heat set this.
the studio could be too hot, too cold. They're never happy, are we? I'm with you. I'm like, I was freezing, so I was like,
Put 50p in meter. So get your gun hot. I always encourage you to get your gun hot, and then it means you get less lumps and bumps in your card.
perfect.
And your mat as well. If you don't want to hold your card and you want to heat emboss, you can. All I would say is leave at least 2 inch between the gun and the foam mat, okay? It will carry the heat. It will not carry direct heat like a centimetre away. It'll just burn a hole straight through. But at 2 inch, you're absolutely fine. So let's heat set this.
Okay.
And just chase the powder. As it changes, just chase the powder.
It's just magical. I think it's absolutely magical.
So even though it's an A6 stamp, we've done an A5 background, okay?
Right,
and then we can, now when we've put this on here now, we can put some messy ink on top of our Eureka and pick up some ink. It'll fall in all of those gaps and places where, you know, it's actually white card. And then you'll have sort of an amazing textured background that maybe you didn't have the courage to do. The stamps have allowed you to do it.
That's fabulous.
I'll hold it up once it's all heat set.
That is perfect.
It's quite sparkly from my side.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. I mean, from my side, I'm so mesmerized. I'm not going to lie. I was looking. I'm transported to a completely different world.
And that's just embossing for you, isn't it? Heat embossing.
It's gone to my throat now. Just going to grab some water. It's just because of the...
So I'm happy with that. Let's see what it looks like.
Apologies for that. It's just like sometimes with the look at that.
Well, you don't get much sparkle. Mind you, that dress was sparkly earlier.
Oh yeah, was it?
Very, very sparkly. But now, if you wanted to do a belly band down the centre, you could with a sentiment. But let's just show you now, again, using the lid of your Eureka. Because if you don't want the mess everywhere, it's just a good place to be with having the workstation at hand. So let's get some colour on here, just one colour for now. Give it a spritz with some water. Get a nice muddy, not muddy puddle, but puddle of colour, and then you can just dip your artwork into your colour. Push it in.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll have a bit of purple on it. There we go.
Oh, I love that colour combo.
Gold and purple.
Well, it's that rose gold, coppery tone and purple. I just think it's very sophisticated.
Nice for wedding invites.
Oh, good idea.
So what I like to do with colour is I like to blast it off now. So dry that layer and then do it for a second time and get a different texture of colour. Does that make sense?
It does indeed. Talking about wedding invites, our lovely producer is getting married. I believe I have heard.
It must be coming soon.
October. These colours would be amazing as a colour theme for a wedding in October. Yep.
So let's just do same colour.
Okay.
Maybe a little less water this time.
Stronger.
Yeah, so you get sort of, when you sort of do this technique, it's called a glazing technique, where you sort of like build the, let's see now how you get that.
I like that. I see even the lid from the Eureka 101 is practical.
It's priceless, isn't it? I haven't got to worry about my kitchen surface. I haven't got to worry about my nice, pretty white desk in my craft room. Yeah. Because it's all going to be on my Eureka.
And many of us, you know, some of us are lucky to have a craft room, but many of us maybe like to craft around the house as well. And this is perfect because also...
Speaking of experience there.
Yes,
that to me sounds like somebody's bursting out of one room and moving into some others.
Yeah, but it's like, I have got 2 kittens. Well, they're kind of cats now at the minute. They're growing very fast. Also, one of the things I love the Eureka 101 is because if you are working in a project, you can close it up, you can go out, you can do this, and you're not going to worry that especially Kabuki, she likes to explore. She's very crafty. I only had them for 6 months, and I already have had paw prints in my work. But this, if I leave them here...
Signature, right? It's a signature.
Oh, yes. But if I leave them inside of the Eureka 101, that wouldn't happen.
No, it wouldn't. So I'm just cutting into this lovely... Now, this was a big A5, but I just want something to complement the design that we've just done here. So I'm going around this super large flower here. Yeah. Now, if you love to doodle and put lines and Zentangle, in your designs, because it's so open, you can absolutely do that, can't you? You can be really creative with your work.
Yeah.
So let's just quickly go around here. You take your time at home. So it's just sort of splitting up the designs and things like that, you know, just thinking outside the box sometimes maybe. Because I would never do anything like this normally, but when I see Emma doing her shows, I'm always instantly inspired.
Yeah.
I've got to try it. I never get time, but I think, oh, she inspires me so much. She's so different. She's so unique in design as well. And you get the flowers as well on there as well. Let me just have a look. Oh, look at these here.
Yeah. Ooh.
So,
and of course, remember designs may vary, but the style they will be. You know, you are gonna be likely to get
Hopefully
some
it'll
florals,
show.
some backgrounds.
Does it show?
Oh, look at that.
Does it show?
Yeah,
you get
I
your
think
four
so.
backgrounds. Yeah. So you get sort of a raindrop design, a circle, a crosshatch, and then some floral designs on there. There we go. So you can see how versatile. If you are into backgrounds and that, you're going to absolutely love this collection.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's just gorgeous. Now, of course, if you want the one day special, well, let's show how other design looks like. But also, let's look at the dies. Now, you have got a die cutting machine there. I love having some shapes in there that you can throw randomly.
I love Emma's words.
Yeah.
Like, not just words, have got hearts in, and the hearts drop out, which is cool, so you can use the hearts as extra.
I mean, you could be getting these ones. You may get how old? I love that. It's like, how old are you?
It's so funny because when she was creating these, she's like, can I have how old? I went, what?
Wow,
she's like, can I have how? Because she loves like a Christmas one she's got coming as well, a Christmas sentence. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, I really want that. I really want that to be in there. I went, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so because it's not my style, I have to trust Emma's sort of style as well, which is, you know, it is difficult at times, but
absolutely,
because she does incredibly well, she sells lots and lots of units, so she's doing something right.
The thing is, ultimately, you're at home maybe thinking you want to start also the younger ones, the teenagers, the children. You're thinking maybe maybe the boys and the girls, the ones who want something it's not just flowers, something. You know, all this is kind of getting back, and of course the Eureka 101 for children will be absolutely ideal. And the other thing is, if we want to make ourselves, if the children, because for instance, my niece is only 10. Oh, she will kill me if she has said that she was 9. 10 years old. But every summer when she goes on holiday, she likes to do like a little stand by the beach, and then she does sell her, things that she has made or has found or things like that. Imagine, can we make to sell?
Of course you can. Yeah, she's all her own work and she allows you to do that, so go for it, absolutely. Make and sell as much as you like.
I love that. I love that you can have a intergeneration crafty time and then you can go in and sell it.
Emma's the biggest ambassador for getting new people into craft. Come and join in the fun. She loves to talk, so if you want a conversation with anybody, go see Emma, because she just loves to talk about craft, techniques, and the pictures she sends me through going, have you tried this before? Can we get this? Can we get that? Because have you seen this? Have you seen that? I'm like, right, okay. Yeah. It's a whole new world to me. Wow. Let's show you these lovely words cut through, okay? So I've just got my little die cutting machine here, so just some black card just to show you. So don't forget as well, if you do have in white and in black, you can do that lovely drop shadow. In fact, shall we put some more on, because we've got space. Yeah. Let's put a star on. Nice, lovely steel dies as well, so you've got the quality there. And you could actually do maybe the star inside there, look. Yep. So you've got like a window. Let's just do it.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just have fun.
Perfect.
So let's just move that out there. So you're guaranteed an A5 die as well in that bag. I think it's just incredible.
It is, absolutely.
I might do this. I might do a Stop By Me goodie bag. Thanks, Emma.
Yeah, you should totally do it.
She's like, no, this was my idea.
Well,
you never know. Good ideas.
You have to think of something else to put it at rather than the Eureka, because it's going flying out.
Sorry, I've got about 10,000 in my warehouse.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've got enough for everybody.
Well, is there how many?
I hadn't sold that many in this hour.
Not in this hour, no. Can't you imagine? Oh, no, but since they launched, how many you?
About 22,000.
Wow.
About something like that, maybe more, maybe less. Something around the 20,000 mark.
Wow.
It has been going since 2017 though. I launched it like January.
Yeah.
5 years, well, you think about it, it's not It's enough.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. I've been told it's amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing because also, let's be honest, like you're saying, there are other stamping aids, but this is taking it further. This is giving you that amazing walls for the watercolors. Look at the dolls that you are.
Yeah, look at those hearts.
Yeah.
They're so cool. So even if, say for instance, you are a clean and simple card maker, maybe you're looking at them thinking, I know what you're saying, Toni, about, you know, incorporating colour and journalism, but I'm so not into that type of craft. Well, that's absolutely fine, because look how cool it looks if you just grab a card, just say for instance, I mean, it's a big card, let's pretend it's a small card, just for instance, and all you did was pop dream in the corner,
right,
and you got your little hearts.
Oh,
and,
I love that.
you know, did them coming up the card in red for a...
And even if you with the stamps as well, I kind of, you can bring them in there.
I love your enthusiasm.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
Kind of,
have it coming off the card, across the top of the card. But the scope to do so much with all the little individual pieces and parts. You could paper piece these back in a different colour, in a glitter card or in a red card. But the words just are... She's so quirky in her words. She loves a good pun as well.
It is, and we love it as well. We love them as well. Now, of course, if you want to get that extra saving, well, it is part of the being a club here on Create and Craft. Shall we go to the bathroom to see Dan? Yeah, let's go do that.
Oh no.
Did you know the Create and Craft Club offers weekly vouchers and some fantastic early bird deals? Joining the club means you get even more. Especially as club members receive 10% off everything we sell.
Everything?
Yes, everything. And we haven't even mentioned the 4 quarterly Craft Club magazine.
Whoa, where you going, mate? I'm off to join the club.
Dan!
And if you want to join the club, it's 555, and of course, that amazing, you already will get your, your discounts as well. And of course, will get it straight away on the one-day special, and that is an incredible one-day special. Why? Because let's say that you have got an excitement for maybe journaling, maybe you want to experiment with shapes, maybe you want to color in. Thirsty Brush is the brand for you. You would be a pain, you want to have more than one stamp, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 is the right amount, because you will get backgrounds, you will get shapes, you will get flowers, you will get, well, the designs may vary, but the artistry of Emma won't vary. You will get it in every single of those stamp sets. And then on top of that, you're getting a die set. And then, of course, you're getting the stencil, so you can stencil through, perfect for those backgrounds. That is your one-day special. You should be paying around £125 for them. However, you're paying £89.99 if you are not in the club. Of course, if you are, you heard there, Dan and Dean, you are going to get a 10% discount on top of that. So you are going to pay £80.99. That's a great value for money. You're saving £44.93 as a club member. What if, on top of that, we give you the ultimate crafting tool for your stamps, for your beading, for your watercoloring, for your scoring? The Eureka 101 is that, and usually it's £59.99. On the website right now it's £54.99. This is why we put it there, the price, but usually it's £59.99. So not only you're not paying a single penny for the ultimate, you are having the same massive saving on those stamps. This is why you want to check out your basket right now, because if you are flexing it in the club, £27 today. Now a third of the stock has now gone. It should be 24-hour stock. I don't know if Emma's going to have some stock tomorrow at 10 o'clock, but you make sure that you check out your baskets, because once it's gone, and so you don't want to miss out. 899081 is your item number for that amazing goodie bag. However, you want to add that bucket as well, because I think, I love bucket, because you want to make sure that your brushes are clean and you can get a perfect clean brushes every single time. £14.99. Very busy for this one as well. Right, let's have an overview of the bucket.
Now, personally, for me, I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
I'm just like a little go-to painter. I like to watercolour clean and simple. However, if you're like Emma and you like colour and you've got several brushes on the go and you're dipping in of pigment ink, you're dipping in dye ink, you're dipping into all of the different sorts of inks, and you're a bit more mixed media than others, this is going to be brilliant because you're going to have the bucket full of water.
Right.
You've got the cleaning element on the bottom, the right and the left. You've got the sponge to take out the excess water, and you can house your brush across the top if you want to. So if you are sort of that crafter that loves to get messy, dipping the brushes into gouache, doing the splats, cleaning it off, swapping it out for a different colour, you're absolutely good to go with this. And like I say, the reason it's big is because when it's on your desk, when it's full of water, there's no chance you're going to knock it over as well.
I'm just saying something as well that I can see here. So there is like the lowest and highest point. So basically, if you fill it up to here, can you see there's a marking, and then this is the highest point. So I guess this is a guidance of how much we should have of water. There it is. That is. So, and it will come with a handle. So they're basically, this is enough so we can clean up our brushes, I would imagine.
That's the thing, that's the key for me, is the brush cleaning element. I do the little pot with the brush cleaning element, and it's an absolute godsend for me. So I know if you are using the larger brushes and you're working on your jelly plates and you're using the flat brush for your backgrounds and things like that, cleaning it off in the bottom, tapping it off, and you're literally good to go.
And in case you are wondering, I can tell you that it's 1.2 liters of water and the lowest, and then 1.8 liters up there. So it's quite, once it's filled, it's going
to be absolutely filled. And if you're out and about as well and you can pop it on the floor, you know it's going to stay put.
Absolutely. It's great for workshops as well when you have got
everybody can dip in.
Yeah. It will be a dirty water by the time.
Be like bath time. Bath time in family.
I mean, it's like that was bad, done. That's bad. Dirty boy.
Let's not talk about baths. Right. So let's just show you how, because I've got the Eureka and I've got a card here, I want to create some interest on this card. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it in. I'm just going to take my score tool and I'm just, it's actually a double card. Let's just do it this way, look. So all I'm going to do is I want to put some interest on here, so I'm going to do a few score lines.
Okay.
On my thing. And you can see the scoreboard isn't moving, nothing's moving. I'm literally good to go. So when I turn my card over, can you see the raised? Just score like, just to create the detail in your card. So let's do it this way. Let's do some this way. So basically I'm creating a little bit of a corner panel. So then when I want to stamp a flower in the corner, just a flower and one word saying beautiful or hey gorgeous or whatever I want to stamp, the detail is not just about the stamp, it's about the detail from the score lines as well. Can we see that there?
Yeah.
So then, because I'm using the Eureka, swap out my board, bring back my mat. Let's grab the lovely flowers, which are huge. So I'm going to stamp one of these out. So I'm going to hold my artwork in place. And I'm going to mask off because I'd like the flower to stop at those lines. So again, because the magnet is so strong, I'm going to pop it up to that score line. I'm going to do it as if it's creeping in.
Yeah.
Hold it in place. About there, and it doesn't matter if it overhangs here, you can use the excess overhang if you want to. Pick up that stamp and let's stamp it out in, oh gosh, so many colours. Let's go purple. No, let's go burgundy. No, let's go yellow. I'm only joking.
I like kind of whatever you choose, whichever colours. All colours are beautiful, some more than others.
Yeah. So stamp it out.
What is your favourite colour?
My favourite, orange.
Oh.
I love a good orange. I eat a lot of oranges. I like apples too.
Oh,
I like fruit.
Oh, yeah, well, that's all right. Yeah.
It's totally irrelevant, really. It's not.
Oh, apple, have you ever done a designer apple stamp set?
No.
You could do a lamination one, apples.
And apples, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
I've done some invisible ink pads where they've got oranges and things on. They were really cool. So they're like a grayscale image, and you added colour on top, and you look like an artist.
But you see, the apples, I would put a sentiment like, you are the apple of my eye.
Well, that'd be good for Tom's school teacher, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Things like that.
But a lot of, and I think apples, apples on oranges, and you can say something like that. We can make a funny one. I don't know, it's just kind of going in a tangent. Sorry, apologies for that.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So again, my door's open. I'm going to be a bit creative with some colour. Let's get some yellow on it. Now, I'm keeping in colour theme if I can with the craft card. So I'm just going to pick up some of that yellow. And I'll just tell you a little story while I'm just adding a bit of colour to this card. So my son's had a wobbly tooth at the front for a while. He's lost none of his teeth. All his school friends have lost all his teeth apart from him. So he's had this wobbly tooth at the front of his mouth for ages.
Is he doing that horrible thing?
Yeah, it's twisted, messing with it all the time. So anyway.
And the door thing.
Yeah, so he came down last night and went, Mummy, I'm so upset. I went, oh my gosh, what's the matter? He was really upset. I went, what's the matter? He went, my tooth's come out. I went, well, where is it? He says, oh, I think I've eaten it with my cheese sandwich. So he says, Tooth Fairy's not going to bring me any money.
Oh,
so he'd eaten it when he didn't realise he'd eaten it with his cheese sandwich. So, but anyway, she's still okay. She's still okay.
Oh, she's good at that.
She didn't have any change though, so he ended up with a note.
Wow, lucky boy.
He's like, really, Mum? I went, it doesn't happen for small teeth, you know, it's because it's a big one. So I'm just adding some colour all over here now. Now, I have used that dye-based ink, so it's all sort of like bleeding out, which is a nice effect. Yeah. Now, you can fussy cut and 3D on top if you want to. Yeah. But if you want to spend time on it, but let's just quickly show you how we can bring in one of our lovely words.
Okay. Oh,
super easy, eh? And then we could do what I said about the hearts coming up as well. So just think about the texture in your card being from your scoreboard. It doesn't have to always be the focus being your stamp. You can actually add the texture from the background. I'm going to leave it there.
Right.
But colour it properly yourselves at home. That's just an example.
Well, thank you so much, Toni. You know what? It's all amazing because it's the artwork of Emma Blake, but also is the Eureka 101. And of course, if you want the one day special, if you want that amazing deal, we have it here. Now, remember that we have got the Eureka 101, but you are not paying one single penny for it. You are paying for 5 stamp sets, for 1 stencil and 1 die set, but you are not even paying the full amount, which would be £125 or thereabouts. You are paying only £89.19 if you are not a club member. If you are, £80.99, it would be your price. You can fluctuate 3 payments of £27, and of course remember that you are getting that Eureka worth actually $59.99, but currently £54.99. Toni, in a few seconds.
I thought you were going to say, can I have some more? I'm like, no.
Oh, when it's gone, it's gone.
I don't have it anymore.
No, all right.
It's
so
gone.
You know what it is. You need to check out your baskets. But if anybody is on their fence, what would you say then?
The reason I've put it together like this, and Emma's asked for it to be like this, is so people can dip the toe into Emma's style. It's so encouraging, so colourful, so playful. So really, really do give it a try, and you've got the bonus off that.
Well, you know what to do. Put those orders through, whether it's on the website createandcraft.com or on the telephones. Thank you so much, Toni. You will be back with Yanis at 9 p.m.
Thank you
but
very
of
much.
course, Helen is next as well. I know, Don Bibi and myself are next here on Create and Craft. Well, it is Don Baby Creations happy, not sure what, but we're going to be happy hour. And then Science by Me lamination stamps next.